Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, or wherever you are. Hello. It's another BaseTradeTV cast. Of course, today being the Olimoleague. Olimoleague.
Dude, that was like a terrible version of the Truman intro or the Truman thing. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Was that Truman? I
The
don't. I don't
Truman
remember.
Show.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I get his character and the character he makes fun of in that movie where he gets to play God for a day or whatever. Mixed
Oh
up
man, that
all the
was.
time.
I did not enjoy that movie. Was it Bruce Almighty or whatever?
That's what it was, yeah. But like he makes fun of the news anchor or whatever, and he's like, Walter Cronkite. That's the way the
He's got
cookie
the
crumbles.
comb sitting on his upper lip. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had a couple of choices of matches, I guess. Of course, type exclamation point bracket if you want to see it, and we ended up with I think Forte versus Rook. That's the lobby we're in, along with the Korean casters, which my intention was kind of to catch one that they wouldn't be in, but they maybe were thinking the same thing. Wanted to follow this on to Neeb, or I don't know. Because it's honestly probably going to be the best second match. I was also interested in Reality versus Nice, so that we see Reality again, because we haven't seen them in a while, as well as, Natural's the up-and-comer, so that would be a cool TvT, but whatever works. Okay, and then they kicked Rook from the lobby, so I'm not 100% sure which one we're casting.
Well, if you read Skype real quick, you
Hold on.
will understand the reasoning as to why.
Oh.
So yeah, just a couple of issues with, I guess, players that sign up. I guess some clarity too, when it comes to the Olimoleague brackets, what ends up happening is because they're trying to do production like live for the Korean show and do some graphics and stuff, they actually have the show, or sorry, excuse me, the cutoff several hours instead of several minutes before the actual tournament begins. So some players may not realize like, oh, the commitment's not quite the same. We've definitely had an instance where players didn't realize it started.
Yeah.
But while this is going on, you guys may hear me actually for this first half hour or so dip in and out of a call with Zombie Grub, as we're trying to set up a preparation for a feed to use during the monthly finals where we can get player cameras. So there's no players actually playing at the Olimoleague studios at this moment. We're working on getting a studio feed set up properly so that when the monthly rolls around, we can actually have cameras from players and all this other cool stuff.
Yeah, as fancy as that their Korean stream.
Yeah, so also as it turns out, the RTMP server is just not going to work. They can't handle it. So they're going to try the Skype version of what I suggested for things. So that's why I made duck out of the call briefly.
Okay, I don't know, there's three matches that we can't choose. The leftover ones are okay, I guess. Do you want to see Byun or Ryung?
I'm okay with either. I guess it'd be a little cool to see Byun, as we do love him so much, but Ryung's not bad either.
I don't think either one of their opponents is gonna give them that much of a fight. I guess we'll just cast this guy.
Okay, well, while we fiddle for what we're casting, oh, they haven't added me yet. Never mind. I see how they're gonna do it.
Is nice. Is Nietzsche around? Oh shit. Well, I mean, the very first. All right, whatever.
The very first pick that we had initially gone for comes around full circle.
Let's keep this then. Great. So it's going to be Nice versus Reality.
Nice.
Just cut the, right here is where the VOD started. Shut up. Don't worry about it.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Olimoleague. Great to have you here. Rifkin and Zymbrib coming at you.
Yep, perfect. Nailed it. All right. Oh, I'll retweet this one. You got a fancy StarCraft 2 esports thing, majigger. Oh, and we sell followers, liked it immediately, except they spelled followers with an accent.
Dude, so I also had like the overnight, like it's so depressing waking up to like 17 notifications, 15 of which are like just like porn spam bot things, right? But man, One of them was straight up just beautiful. Like, I want to find the person who owns the bot account and be like, hey, look, I know you're not real, but like, real talk, who's the person in the picture? Because you are fucking gorgeous. What the fuck?
They kind of hooked you. I've been promoted to lobby host over everyone else.
Oh my.
Bobby
Me?
has been given a sock. Damn it, Olivia left.
Shut the front door, Sabigum. It is too early for me to be dealing with your Harry Potter nonsense.
Poor everyone else doesn't understand.
Just slithering in those references.
Heyo. Okie dokie. Oh, I'll turn off First Blood too, because we have other casters. I'm such a nice person.
Oh, the Koreans might enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah, we had them. We had it on for them before, and we got to witness, I guess, the reaction via Twitch chat. Because of course, I can't listen. Apparently, they had a good laugh over it. We had a couple of resubs, I guess, maybe over the past time between casts. Yeah,
Nice.
I think Sharp Knees we got yesterday, but if not, hi. And then French resub for 18 months.
I think French actually resubbed, but we're doing the co-op stuff. We said we weren't gonna do shoutouts for us.
Ah, that's what happened. There you go. So
Feels bad, man.
thank you very much for the resub. If you watch this VOD or are actually around, which might be
And if you
unlikely,
don't,
but
you
whatever.
probably think we just don't appreciate you. And now I feel really guilty and bad and terrible. But all right, that's a one-time thing.
Okay, there we go. In the bottom left, in this best of 3, is the Blue Terran Reality. I missed that rhyme.
And his opponent, the other side of the map. It's one of those things that Santa looks for, whether you've been naughty or whether you've been nice.
Spacecraft. So close to StarCraft. But it's spacecraft. Alright then. He's in the GL Spa clan, which is Good Luck Spa. You know, probably. Or the Good Luck SPA, which is like, I think, an organization for rescuing cats and dogs. Or is that the SCA? Well, anyway. I actually don't know a lot about this guy. The point really is nice. Just happened to be facing reality. In reality, happened to be going on next to face natural. We've been having fun watching and his up and comingness. But nice to Protoss. And I think he was Masters at least. I didn't actually get to check his profile. The good news is the Olimoleague is starting to do exactly what it's intended. Well, it's always been doing somewhat what it's intended, which is giving an outlet, you know, for common weekly practice and tournaments and weekly money for everyone who is not quite in those huge tournaments, like the GSL and the SSL, or even Pro League sometimes, you know, like Björn, not a part of any of these. Well, he's in the GSL, I suppose. Anyway, but also supporting the newfound talents that doesn't really get that much support at all anywhere else. You know, they're the B teamers or even the C teamers that don't get any recognition.
Yeah. I was gonna just mention really quickly though. So the plan is for the Korean camera stuff thus far. I'm about to add them to the Skype call momentarily. They're supposed to know to mute the microphone so that no audio gets transmitted and only video does.
Alright, risky.
If that's not the case, just be quick to tab out and hang up the call and we can get it sorted again, I guess. Oh, actually, I'm hosting the call. I can force hang up on them, so never mind.
Yeah.
I will do my best to control this zombie grub so we don't have, hopefully, anyone have their ears blown off or Korean commentators yelling, "Plague you, for real."
Yeah, that's probably what they'll be doing in this game. There's so many plagues going down after all. Anyway.
Alright, here we go. By the way, stream, you guys are going to benefit nothing from this whatsoever.
저는 우리도 모르게 그 가슴속에 끓어오르는 피가
In a
있잖아요.
way.
Nailed it.
아, 이게 뭔가요? 일본 선
Nope, not muted.
How did I know they were gonna nail it first try?
All right, we'll work on that more later with Crank and stuff. I'll leave you to cast the game while I sort this with him. So, again, what we're trying to do, guys, is get preparation set for the monthly finals, and it's not something we can actually test while we're not casting. It has to be something while we're casting because they need the actual studio set up to be working as if they were doing it. Because if, for example, this takes up too much latency, they don't want the Korean stream lagging, and you don't want to screw people up on either side of this. So, Sorry for the bit of a test run.
Yep. Fun production. Yay! I felt a lot like Grace Helbig right there, to be honest. You watch any of her videos lately? She just always ends like awkward sentences with "fun" and then moves on to the next topic.
That was actually a really good Grace impression right there.
Thanks, I tried. So many of my mannerisms come from her if I've just watched like, you know, 50 of her videos in a row.
Just like the influence is there.
Yeah, for real. Not much scouting has gone down from Nice. Shay didn't really get that far in. There's too many Marines. Rowdy obviously just scans, sees everything going on inside the base, and does look like a pretty typical Protoss build. Of course, this is, you know, just it's a War Prism with gateways, and that's fine, right? But to have nothing on the Twilight Council is a little weird, I would say. A lot more often we see like Resonant Glaives, right? Coupled with any Adept harassment, but it looks to be Stalker-based pressure. To guess that it was a Woodamine drop would have been like an okay guess, but actually wrong in this instance. It was the 2-1-1 opener, so Stim's gonna be ready. I mean, almost like the versus Zerg, you know, execution of this build, but clearly versus Protoss. Oh, that was awkward. Well, as long as his reinforcements are out in time, he can deal with the War Prism. But what about Nice? Can he deal with this attack? I don't know. Ah, well, that third base isn't gonna happen. Or maybe it is, but the Stalker's gonna die. Okay, there we go. One or the other. Quick cancel. Observer sees there's nothing in the natural. But the War Prism's a little bit late. He starts gonna attack it a little bit. Here's that abusive position. When you Gettysburg. Kinda sucks. If this was a depth-based army, maybe a little bit of trouble. Ooh, 3 gateways come down.
So they don't know how to mute on Skype. That's part of the problem I'm learning right now. It's like a microphone you just press. It's so obvious.
You just kind of hit the microphone button. Oh no, the Warp Prism is indecisive and thus almost dies. Had he just ran right through there, would have still had a lot of his health left. Oh well. A drop in the main base, a single drop and a Liberator. Oh, what am I as well? It's complicating things for Nice quite a bit. I mean, the Depth Harass though is getting something done. There really wasn't a lot of production to help this out, but just enough Marines with Blink to do it. Oh, the fronts. Oh dear, the fronts. No Mothership Core. All the Stalkers go down. Blink was stalled out, it looks like. Yeah, on the Twilight Council, and that's game. Alrighty then. The blink of an eye. As said before, the reason for choosing this match is not because I expected Nice to put up like a huge fight. It would have been nice if he did. It would have been cool, but I don't know the guy. But that reality versus natural is going to be yet another test for natural when it comes to proving, I guess, himself.
Incoming, by the way.
In this game. Oh, they finally figured out how to press the mic button. Hey!
Hey, we got their smiling faces. Alright, so step 1. Okay. I don't know what they're doing, if they're just transmitting a rebroadcast or what. We don't want sound, don't transmit.
Yeah, I don't know.
At all. All we need. Okay, so it's
Do I make
video.
the lobby? Let me make the lobby.
I don't know. You poke her. I'm gonna try and get. I'm talking with Crank for a lot of this stuff too. He's being the translator guy.
Translator guy. Yep. An undervalued hero. We do have all the walkovers being updated, I guess. So Forte did not show up. Rook versus Neve is happening. Forte versus Neve would have been tempting to hold, but I think Neve's gonna do fine against Rook. Excuse me. And then maybe we can catch Neve versus Gumiho, which would be a cool match in the round of 8. Hurricane was walked over and then not, so I don't know what's happening there. But the Korean name on the bracket was walked over Chabi. And then Lucira actually showed up and got walked. No, he won versus Demi. But apparently Lucira's kind of not supposed to play because he's on a fairly fancy Pro League team, you know, KT, and they're still pretty strict about things, so I'm... Okay. Olivia dealing with her own shit, I suppose. I'll make the lobby, no problems, whatever. Look at that. Where's Nice? Here's Nice. It is loser's choice in the Olimoleague. And it's gonna be in Frozen Temple.
All right. So, you guys in the stream can't see the video for this. We are one step closer to making this work. I'm trying to show them an
Alright.
easy solution that they don't know about. So let me join off you. Sorry for being super useful.
That's fine. I don't know where she got reality from, though. Oh, there he is. He doesn't have a clan tag. So he said we don't have a clan tag. Nice, he's even ranked. Ha!
Nice.
Ha! I mean, so either is reality, I guess. Clearly, he would never use a name like reality on the Korean ladder. I mean, come on now. I'm missing. Pretty sure the Korean cast was with us. And I thought another cast was with us, TBH, but I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know if they're with. I don't take TV's casting today for once in a while.
Wow, reality's on top of things.
How so?
He told Nice to wait for other casters. You rarely see, I guess, the Koreans do that.
Nice.
That's old rules, I guess. Or almost new rules at UK. Okay. Go.
Oh, it sounds like they're having stream problems. That sucks.
Alright, everyone's ready to go. I think I got everyone in here. Including Rifkin. I almost forgot. You're good.
Good guy, Rifkin. Thank you, Zombie Grub. Yeah, so again, for anyone tuning in to explain my super contributions to the stream today, right now I'm working with the Korean studio / Crank to sort of solution so that when we do the monthly finals next time, we will have a video feed from the Korean studios, ideally that we can use on ours to show you guys awesome player cameras and stuff.
Yeah, awesome player cameras. On the top left, on Frozen Temple, he's up one. It's the blue Terran, Reality.
And his opponent on the other side, once again, is going to be the red player. Nice. Of course, repping that Protoss. I will say this, though. With watching people like Byun, and even Reality in some situations, losing out to Super and Billowy and others, I do wonder where Protoss versus Terran sits meta-wise in Korea right now. It's not obviously super broken, but it is kind of funny watching like some of the best players fall to Protoss who... Okay, Super I'll give because he's won tournaments, but people like Billowy and others don't usually get that far in a lot of these brackets, but can beat some of the best Terran players we see.
I'm not really sure, actually. I think Terran versus Protoss isn't like super imbalanced or anything, but certainly a lot of the matches with Protoss are difficult, I suppose. for the Korean Terrans in the bigger leagues like GSL and SSL and whatnot, but I don't like the focus has always been on like how does Zerg perform, and that is not super well. So that's that much I know. I think Protoss are actually doing pretty well. Although Zest, you know, like the guy that was supposed to be the greatest at this matchup anyway, you know, regardless of whatever else was going on between any other Terrans and Protoss, he got just bopped, man. Recently, he has not been doing very well, specifically in this matchup. I don't know what got into him, but he did not look on form. Anyway, there's still some abusive tricks to Protoss that makes them like gimmicky, but that's like few and far between. Really, I think what's catching Terran off guard is that mid to late game. You know, first being able to defend the mid game, ooh shit, and then in the late game getting to a bunch of Colossus, which just it's coming back for realsies. But also coming back are Cyclone openers. So Reality, we've liked Reality for a long time. You know, he hasn't really been playing in a lot of Olimoleagues lately. I don't even know when the last time he would have played was. Maybe he was here last time, we just didn't catch him before we got knocked out or something. I don't remember, but you used to catch him all the time. You know, if it wasn't Byun we were catching, it was Reality, and sometimes it was them facing each other in the final or something like that. Or Reality versus Sulky. I miss Sulky. Anyway. But Reality, not only did we like because he was a good Korean Terran that would consistently show up to our events, which is kind of like a good way to get in our good side. He also just had like a lot of interesting builds. He was one of the Terrans that was doing unorthodox things, not quite on the level of Gumiho, but still doing them. So seeing a Cyclone build isn't that surprising considering, again, the recent Korean leagues and Shoutcraft. But on one base, that's pretty risky. But he's actually done this before a long time ago. Sans the Widow Mines here, but certainly with the Cyclones. I remember on Lairlac Crest, he did it. So he's always been a bit of that fun player to watch. But Nice is trying to go ultra cheesy, so I brought up, you know, maybe some gimmicks. As I saw Nice add on like 2 games immediately, and no Nexus, because it is still possible, but I do wonder what happens when these builds collide. Usually, I think the Terran player is not expecting to go up against a 1-base Protoss, especially if they go 1-base themselves. And Nice is really just want to pile on the pressure. An Oracle can take on a Cyclone, granted that it can actually attack it, which it's trying to do. There you go.
By the way, shout out to Maynard for that subscription hype. Woo! Good eye, mate. Thank you very much for that sub. Also, quick, Zombie Grub, is this lagging on Skype for you? The video feed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're working around that right now, so.
Okay, so Reality realized what was going on fairly quickly. You know, unfortunately lost that one Cyclone, but he kept everything else back at home, including a lot of Widow Mines, and I don't think that Nice can really break him here. It's like mating it a depth in the natural, or sorry, the mineral line, but there's a Widow Mine there. The Oracle, same deal here. In fact, did the Oracle are doing it? No, he's been pretty safe with that one. But still, there's so many Widow Mines. Like, and there's no Observer. There's Revelation, which has tagged some of the Widow Mines, but not all of them, and he's still producing 2 at a time from a factory. Unfortunately, I guess Nice could take a Nexus. Reality has not been able to send anything over there to stop it, like a Widow Mine. That would have denied it for a very long time, or forced Nice to get the 3rd base of the natural. The Cyclone's feeling a little bit bold here. Remember, they die super, super quickly, so to be outside trying to chase can backfire on them, but it can also get you a lot of free kills, and Nice is actually going to tap out right here, realizing that that Cyclone count is going to grow way too big, and he had nothing to really take care of it once it had grown to a certain size. You know, Blink would not have been coming anytime soon. So, bit of an odd little TvP there, for sure. But that's going to send Reality to face Natural, which was kind of the whole shebang set up anyway.
I know that the Europeans were not the first to use it. If I was Ting Season 1, where we first saw Reality bust out Cyclones, it made us go ooh and ah, right? But it's kind of funny that we've seen more mech in a lot of our European and foreigner events try to come back, and now we're starting to see a research in Korea once again. Like, I'm loving the fact that this was touched with a while ago, but it's been greatly refined since then.
Yeah, it is. It is actually. It's not. Like, I don't know if this is preparation for the Cyclone changes that everyone's been bringing the builds back, or this is something they've just been perfecting and has been, you know, released now since the all the builds had to be used. You know, Pro League was ending. But I'm glad to see it. I think it's fun. I think if it becomes a different style that you can use versus all the races, that's great for variety in StarCraft 2.
All right, and we are making progress slowly but surely with this camera feed thing. So slowly getting there, guys. One of the things we're trying to deal with right now is I think they really misunderstood that we only want like player cams. We don't need like a proper clean feed of the event, because we'll be in the lobbies casting and watching firsthand. So we're trying to set this up so that we can get player cameras.
Yeah.
And that's our next step.
Yep.
I really like the, actually, because they're showing us a clean feed right now, right? I really like the Korean streams desk setup. It's just the 3 monitors behind the 2 guys casting. It's clean and nice and simple, not overdone. I like it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get into Natural versus Reality, so we're going to take a quick break before then. So see you guys soon.